We have 6 seniors now who were with us since the beginning when we started, and they've all been leaders to some extent because they've had to take on the underclassmen coming in as well and guide these girls to fit within the culture. But I respect these 6 players because just like the coaching staff, we all came into a place with no culture. We had to build it ourselves.
You know, those 6 I'll never forget. They were here from the beginning. Each has a different recruiting story, how they got here, each interesting on its own. But those are 6 players that will stay with me forever. They're part of something that I've never done before, is start a program from scratch. And I know they feel like they're always going to have, and they will always have, a big piece of the history here. They'll always be remembered as the first 6 to go through a 4-year cycle.
We are so close, like on and off the field. And I believe that that shows on the field, like how close we are off the field, like our chemistry really shows on the field because we have just like such a long history together and like a different bond, and like no one could take that away from us.
I think we all share the memory of our struggle when we first started. We would go against these big top teams back then at UTPA, and now we realized that we needed to play like we had nothing to lose. And I feel like we still play that way. Like no matter what, we're still gonna put up a fight. And it's true, we really have nothing to lose because this is our last year, and that's it after that, unless we all continue, but we're just gonna keep playing that way.
I'm gonna go back to freshman year, actually, when we played our WAC opener against New Mexico State. It was really bad, like it was pouring outside and the field condition wasn't good either, and we embraced the situation we had, and like I remember how proud we felt.
So that day it was just pouring and we thought it was gonna get canceled, right? But it didn't, and we ended up playing the game. We basically called it the Mud Bowl. That's what we refer to it as, the Mud Bowl.
I will definitely say that is one of the best moments or memories I'll have, and not only because it was one of my best games I played, but also because I remember how extremely proud we felt during that moment.
First of all, we won the first WAC game ever, which was great, but also because of everything around it, that they didn't want to play us, and it was so muddy, we were slipping everywhere, it was crazy. And the people that came out and supported us that game too, it was amazing.
Well, I first think of when we started as UTPA because that's when I got here. And then I think of development and growth as an individual for myself and the program.
Since our freshman year, we had a completely different team. There's only 6 of us now, and it's so amazing to grow with them and see how the team grows, and it's really cool to see all the progress that we've made. I think that we are a large foundation in what the program is now, so I'm really proud of that.
The 6 of us have been through everything together. We have experienced loss, wins, battles, and we still are a pretty strong 6 group. And we've been through everything together, we've seen what it takes going forward. So hopefully, we can make something happen with the new group.
It's been tough, and just as I've grown as a person, the coaches have grown with us, because I think, it's not only tough for us to start a new program, but it's tough for them as well. So it's a really special experience that we have shared to start this from the start, basically. So yeah, I guess I just want to thank them for giving me this opportunity and everything that we've been through, for good and for worse.
And so I look at those 6 girls as kind of like our pioneers, basically, because they had to take in so much information in just 1 year, just because we piled information on them as far as act like this, do this, be this. We had to kind of be their mentors first before they could mentor each other. And they took it, though. They took it really well, and they're a very close group too, because they've been through a lot, because we've had ups and downs in the season, and building a culture has its challenges for sure. But those 6 are staples on this team. Everyone looks at them like, wow, they're about to have their senior year when they started with nothing. We played on the baseball field, for God's sakes, when we first got here. So they've been through a lot, and I've told them, I said, hindsight's 20/20, but I promise them, when they'll get older, they'll realize they just were a part of something really cool. They're the first class of a program. That's a big deal. So they're history.
It's interesting because they're just like the coaches, the players, they've been through the ups and downs of building a program from scratch. And those 6 know it better than anybody else because they were here when that stadium didn't exist and we're playing here on the baseball stadium. So, you know, for them, I think this season's special. Those are players that I hope to have a relationship with from this point forward. You know, they'll always be part of our program. They'll always be part of my memories of a group that's done something special.